أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم به أستعين في جميع الأمور اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم وارحم وترحم كما صليت وسلمت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Bless climate smart Shahrullah al-Muazzam greetings to 8 billion residents of our planet, and specifically 2 billion Muslims of our planet, to utilize this holy month where the return of investment is 70-fold for every good deed you do. So we welcome everybody to utilize this month in a most productive way. And today, with us, all the skills which you need to become a benchmark entrepreneur will be shared with us by Brother Usman Butt, who is with us. And I will give the floor to him to introduce himself and present his plan of re-engineering Pakistan and Mother Earth. Floor is yours, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, bhai. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and addressing you. My name is Usman Butt. I am founder of a human resource consultancy company, Level Up People and Learning Solutions. We primarily deal in corporate trainings and recruitment activities for different companies. I deal with a lot of, I would say, age groups, employees of organizations, students, young professionals. And basically, my forte is professional development. Professional development, grooming is extremely essential. And when we say professional development and grooming, it means your physical grooming and presence when you meet somebody in person, as well as your online presence. Now, in today's fast technology world, both are equally important. Especially the youth and the youngsters who want to become entrepreneurs and to do business. I'm sure there's a different part where you do the feasibility, the research, you decide on the product or services you want to give. But now comes the real part. How will you make your product or your service acceptable to your target audience? Why should they buy from you? There are other options. So the big question is, why should they buy from you? What is so different in your service or your product that somebody should try it or somebody should buy it? That is the part where your presentation, your convincing abilities, your verbal and non-verbal communication, the way you close a sale, the way you open the art, it becomes into foreplay. I have seen many such good products failing because the presenter was not able to present in a way which was sort of attractive to the audience. He had all the features, the product, the service, but when they started asking questions and he would say, okay, I will get back to you. I will let you know. So as an entrepreneur, the most important thing is your planning and preparation. Now, I assume you have made your product. Now you have to give it, sell it to the market, either through sampling or free demos or presentations. How will you do it? Have you thought about it? That is where my portion comes in. That is where my portion of professional development comes in. My area deals with your written communication, how to be impactful in writing, maybe assertive emails to your client, or assertive brochures to your client, or assertive flyers to your client, that they at least start noticing you. Or if you are physically presenting the product, how to groom you as to how to present effectively and impactfully. That, how confident you are will definitely determine whether they will buy from you or not. If you are nervous, if you are shaky, I'm sure they will feel it and they will definitely not buy it. But if you are confident and you believe in 120% of what you are delivering, they will at least give it a try. So my area starts with your professional development, your presentation, your selling skills, I would say your assertiveness skills, your communication skills, and then your writing power also. So both go hand in hand. If you can't write properly, then how will you sort of, you might say, okay, I might hire somebody to do this job for me. But can you have everything done outsourced? Will somebody else write your emails? If a client is written to you, will you wait for that person to come and reply, or will you immediately reply? That's something which you have to decide. So your presentation skills, your selling skills, how confident and impactful you are, your writing communication, they all matter a lot. One more thing is how you dress. How you dress, I call it dress for success. Dress for success is extremely important. I always go for it that, always be professionally dressed. If you're going for a corporate meeting, you should be in your best, your suit, tie, in professional wearing rather than casual clothes. If you are on social media like LinkedIn or Indeed, I've seen many pictures, the display pictures of professionals. They're sitting at the bonnet of a car and there's a selfie. And that's a professional platform. And behind on the cover photo, there are flowers, or there's some, moons and stars. So what image are you trying to portray of yourself? Your picture or your cover picture should be something which depicts what you do. If you are selling, let's assume if you're selling a startup of, let's say, bun kebabs or chaat, why not have a cover picture of your bun kebab and chaat stall and customers buying from you, and your profile picture of that actually, selling it or saying that you're the entrepreneur. So people don't know the difference. Your LinkedIn should be used for posting professional things, what your new products you've made, what new achievements you have achieved. Yes, some testimonials from clients, what new clients you have made, if it's not confidential, what is your expertise, how you are adding value, getting recommendations, instead of using it for posting for Ramzan Mubarak or Eid Mubarak or Hajj Mubarak or happy birthday. These things should be used for Facebook or Instagram.
Yes.
These are personal things.
Correct.
These are not professional things. So nowadays, especially youngsters have forgotten the difference between personal and professional. The line has vanished. And what happens when a customer sees your profile on LinkedIn, or a potential employer who wants to hire you or give you a project sees your profile on LinkedIn and he sees that he is doing everything on the LinkedIn other than what he's supposed to do. He's commenting on politics. He is putting pictures of happy birthday, his mother, his happy anniversary. I don't see much of his product, what he is actually doing. So he will not want to do business with you. He will say he's very casual. Similarly, your CV, your cover letter, your introductory profile, whatever you make of yourself should be such attractive and eye-catching that immediately somebody at least calls you for an interview, for a meeting. So this is the art which you can learn through my 24 years of corporate experience, after having interviewed hundreds of candidates and training, I would say, hundreds of candidates, that trying to avoid the mistakes which people fall into, and they lose bright chances. If a client is calling you for a meeting, and if you are very tired, don't say, sir, can we have it tomorrow? Can we? Go grab the opportunity, because and if you're given a location pill for a meeting, don't open it 1 hour before the meeting. Open it 1 day before, so that you know exactly how the distance is, which time you should leave. Another important area for entrepreneurship, which I deal, is called self-discipline, self-management and self-discipline. If you want to launch a product, first of all, it has to start with what your goals are. What do you want to do? I have trained hundreds of people, and I have asked that in the last week of December or in the first week of January, how many of you have made your goals for the year? What do you want to achieve this year? And sir, you will be shocked that 95% of people are blank.
Yep.
They have no goals, no personal or professional goals. So entrepreneurship, like when I started my company 10 months ago, it first started with the goals. Then came the letterhead, then came the website, then came the other thing, the visiting card.
True.
First, what do I want to achieve out of this? Who do I want to target? How much money I want to make by when, or how many clients do I want to make by the end of 2023? goals. If you to build a strategy around them, feel a lot of satisfaction what you've done. So my self-management training deals on goal setting, time management, stress management, and and prioritizing your things in life. You can, or you can use that YouTube to come out with something which can really help and benefit you. Now it's your choice. The choice is yours. I've seen a lot of youth wasting their time on social media with things which is not adding any value to it. And with the result that they're distracted. I teach in universities also. When I ask them, so we teach a lot of focus on self-management. I am myself a meditation teacher. To manage stress, I teach meditation techniques, deep breathing techniques, goal setting. I teach, if you're working, you develop this cervical pain by sitting on the laptop. I teach cervical management exercises. I always encourage exercising daily, especially for at least half an hour for people of all ages. If you want to stay happy, healthy, if you want to avoid depression, because if you're doing entrepreneurship, your life would be like a storm. So you'll have highs in life, then you'll have a dip, then you'll have a high till some point when the curve starts going up. So the initial 1 year, you need a lot of patience, and a lot of I would say 70% of startups, they close up in the first 1.5 year.
Yes.
So you need to be your mental mindset, your willpower has to be very strong, and that can only be achieved through proper regular exercise, meditation, focus, and proper goals. Otherwise your nerves will become weak and you will give up. I always say, Saidina, that the easiest thing in life is to give up.
Correct.
And the most difficult thing is to rise from a failure. So this is what we teach, that you might definitely fail in the beginning, but you have to develop that consistency to go on, and to some point, like when a bird wants to fly, initially it tries to fly, it falls down, then it falls till some time that it speeds up in the air. So that is my motivation and goal, to give those tools and skills. I call them life essential skills. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a successful salaried person, if you want to be successful in any area, these skills are extremely essential. Correct. You cannot go on for long without these skills. These skills, I repeat myself, your communication skills, the way you present yourself on in person as well as on your social media, your confidence, your body language, your writing power, your selling skills, how to close, how to give a convincing interview. When I say interview, it not necessarily means a job interview. It could be meeting a client for the first time also. Correct. Because then in the first meeting, the client asks you a lot of questions. आप कौन हैं? आप कहाँ से आए हैं? आप क्यों बना रहे हैं? क्या बना रहे हैं? So it's like an interview. So your interviewing skills are very much important, very much needed. That shows your confidence, your level of preparation. And what I want to achieve, that the product which comes out through my trainings is a confident person, is a motivated person, is a go-getter, and immediately he or she can make a plan or goals for what he or she wants to achieve, and then starts working on it. And another team is team building. When you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to collaborate with a lot of people. You can't do everything on yourself. You have vendors to talk to, you have customers, you have suppliers, you have regulators. So here your communication skills and team networking skills come into on individual basis, then you will definitely fail. People will not cooperate with you. Correct. To win cooperation from others, you need to build these team building skills, which I impart to my students. So with all these things, I assume and I presume, and Alhamdulillah, I receive a lot of success stories from my students, from the people I've trained. Let's say I utilize this tool of yours, and this I've had 20%
Accomplished this.
increase in my sales. Uh, जी. तो सक्सेस स्टोरी जब मिलती है तो बड़ी खुशी होती है, हमें बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. So I'm
Definitely.
totally motivated, I'm totally geared to mentor and coach the youth on these life essential skills, sir. And inshallah, I'm with you whenever and wherever you need me, sir.
One of the hidden skills of Brother Usman Butt is, wisdom on managing finance. And, it's very, very essential to do financial management. And one of our mission is basically, one of my strength is to provide Shariat Muhammadiyah compliant finance of any level. And now the job has become simple for me because, one of the benchmark entrepreneur of the world today, fortunately, is my, associate. And Mr. Elon Musk definitely loves, everyone to live transparent, corruption-free, total quality life. And he wants to support us. And my strength basically is that, we have developed a process of doing all the transactions utilizing our, pure gold coin, which I developed. Originally, it was Park gold coin. But when, Park name was used, people had, people just said that it's Pakistani, so a lot of people have issues with, name Park. So I converted, just translated Park into pure. So now pure gold coin is something which everybody accepts. It is, will be a universal sort of, mode of doing business. We are doing a Shariat Muhammadiyah compliant because nowadays a lot of these digital platforms people have created, and most of the things people do in digital platform is not real. It's all virtual, and it's very, very risky for people to engage in that. So I have simply, based on the request of Mr. Elon Musk, I just converted because, when I transfer the money from Pakistan to his account, he says, well, Mufaddal, normally it takes me a week to get the money out of my Bank of America account. But when it comes to Pakistan, it might take me a month because, a lot of these, questions are being asked that who is this person sending the money from Pakistan? So he says, Mufaddal, why don't you do it in Bitcoin? It will happen in seconds. So at that time, the price of the Bitcoin was $21,000. And I simply said, Elon, Bitcoin is not really halal, and I cannot deal in something virtual like Bitcoin. So he knows the two words, halal and haram. So he simply told me, Mufaddal, you've got 53 seconds to make the Bitcoin halal. So, well, we challenge each other, like that, in 50 to 53 seconds, I asked him to do certain things, and he asked me to do the same. So, well, at that time, it was pretty simple for me to, create this gold bar because for $21,000 at that time, 353 grams gold can be accomplished, can be, purchased. So I said, well, now the Bitcoin is halal because now we have, developed this bar, which is 353 grams gold bars. And dealing in gold bar is perfectly fine. And then he immediately came up with the plan that Mufaddal, whoever buys the gold bar and parks this gold bar in Musk Foundation, I will provide him the benchmark return on investment. So with that kind of a financial model which we have, and I'm buying really all available, gold on the surface of the earth as well as gold mines. So, gold mines have huge real estate, and we are able to, build our SAM's AMU Tesla Gigafactory campus towns also over there. I've recently bought Omega gold mine, in Australia. So that's a $253 million transaction. And in addition to that, we have also bought 4 mines and a refinery in Tanzania. So these are our current acquisitions, and we would definitely like everyone, all these global, executive MBA students, all the diploma, people will be enrolling with us in our diploma program. They will be simply be enjoying, this benchmark return on investment from all these, business which we are doing. So our business, basically core business is food, climate smart food, which is a $5 trillion a year industry. And in order to operate that $5 trillion a year industry, we are using gold as a medium of transactions. So we are in climate smart gold, climate smart construction, and climate smart food business. And we will welcome everyone to be part of it. After, inshallah ta'ala, Sharul al-Muazzam in Eid ul-Fitr, I'm planning a climate smart conference from April 15th to 19th in South Africa. So we would welcome everyone to be part of this conference. All leaders, all global leaders basically can join this program, and we will welcome everyone to be part of it. And the starting point, that program is free basically for 5,300 PGCs, Sam's TQLMA Club Life members. So, you will be able to get, enjoy South Africa, also get the, 100 shares of our company and start earning the benchmark return on investment from our, climate smart food, gold, and construction business. And we would definitely love Brother Usman Bhatt to lead this show of really teaching everybody how to become successful. And with this 6 months program, we are actually making sure that everybody has this essential skills in them so that, they can be successful. And the only part which I did, that something which I developed was that training, is not useful unless there is a traction with it. So I have developed this program of training with traction. So I always keep traction with my students. Okay. And I said, okay, I'm a stakeholder in your business now, and I will make sure that your business is successful. So in 53 months, we are transforming all entrepreneurs into millionaires by our graduation requirement that, you will be operating at least 1 million PGC business after 53 months. So this is our millionaire making strategies. And I think we can make millionaires with agility, not in 53 months. Maybe people will become millionaires in 1,000 days, and beat our target of 53 months. So that agility, I think, will come into people when your wisdom, experience, and skills gets integrated into them. So I think that is, with that, I think we would like to ask the respondent to conclude the session with a dua. And we welcome everyone to simply enroll in our PIMSET 253 PGCs program, become the 5 share owners, and start this wonderful journey of climate smart business with traction. So dua from you, sir, and we conclude the meeting.
Thank you so much, sir, for even briefing me about this, something very ambitious, challenging, but which will do the overall good, not only for the individual, but for the whole community. I'm with you, and I'd like to say a small dua for success. It's not really a dua, but really a surah, but it will sort of give the direction towards success. So أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا صدق الله العلي العظيم. So I have given a direction towards opening and victory and success. And I wish you, sir, all the success. And I wish I could be a part of the success. And
I think
we will deliver our best.
I will definitely announce in this meeting also that Mr. Usman Bhatt has been appointed as a director of SAM's TQLMA Club. He is a 1 million PGC director, and I'm sure he will help us, attain everyone to this level. So everyone can, start with 5 PGC and eventually become a 1 million PGC director of SAM's TQLMA Club and represent SAM's TQLMA Club in their cities, in their communities, in their universities, so that with agility we can reach 7+ million engineers and 2+ billion mothers, so that everyone starts enjoying inflation-free total quality life in this year of 2024 and the Islamic New Year of 1446. So that is our aggressive target of really accomplishing everything, utilizing the agile engineering, which is now available to us. And Elon Musk is an expert in doing things. He does things in seconds, which people takes hours to do. So with that kind of technology and that kind of wisdom from all our professors and our benchmark engineer, Mr. Elon Musk, we are ready to really re-engineer Mother Earth, and not just Mother Earth, the universe, because now we are talking about establishing our communities in planet Mars also. So, all the people who have become a 1 million PGC director, I'm also offering them the citizenship of Mars, besides citizenship of any other country you would like to live in. So, we are ready to move forward, and I will just conclude with our dua in the end. हम सारे खुशनसीब ख़वातीन हज़रात बच्चों को जो मक्का मुअज़्ज़मा में, मदीनतुल मुनव्वरा में, बैतुल मक़दिस में, करबला मोहल्ला में, नजफ़ुल अशरफ में रहते हैं, हमारे हक़ में ख़ास दुआ करें कि हमारी ये उम्मीद कि हम 2 बिलियन मुसलमानों को हज का फ़रीज़ा अदा करने के साथ साथ और इसके हलाल भी मुहैया करें, ये उम्मीद हमारी बहुत जल्द तमाम हो। तो सारे लोग हमारे इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर शामिल हों जो खुशनसीब हज़रात हज का फ़रीज़ा अदा कर चुके हैं, वे बाकी लोगों को $10,000 का कर्ज़ मुहैया करते हैं और 100 शेयर्स के मालिक बने हमारी कंपनी के, और इंशाअल्लाह ताला इनको 1000 दिनों के अंदर हम अपने मकान का मालिक बना देंगे जिस कंट्री में वो रहना चाहें। तो शुक्रन जज़ीला, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन व बारिक वसल्लिम वरहम व तराम कमा सल्लैता व सल्लमता अला इब्राहीम व अला आलि इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद व आखिरु दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। शुक्रन जज़ीला।
Thank you. Jazakallah.